nah. I mean, I gotta make my own movies, but I mean, I had something else, but it ain't got nothing to do with. But it ain't got nothing to do with me, but.
So just to recap, so you have work, you have that work experience, you're a father, you have your children. I feel, and that's what I heard from when you said those stories. I feel like you were living at what I call a Bahamian man dream, where you have your the Bahamian man dream. You know, you graduate from school, don't worry about college, go find a job, make some money, get some girls, get your house, get your family, and then you're successful.
Yeah, that's how it is when you don't get no other choice. College was never an option for me.
Okay. I mean, explain that. Explain why college was never an option.
Wait, I never once had a conversation with friends in grade 12, and our conversation was, what college we going to? I never been around nobody. Like, we never had that conversation. People who I used to be with and hang with, like, but they ain't no one gone off to college. I got from D. Not to say nobody ever gone to college from D. Because
D used to go up to grade 12 back then?
Yeah, I was, we graduate, and the class behind us was the last to graduate grade 12.
Okay.
So it happened, I graduated in 98. So 99, they graduate, and that was it. Then it was junior school. But we never had, that option never had, I mean, I never had that option because it had to go to work. You ain't had no money or send nobody to no college. My mommy, that was never in there. You know, fund was set aside for college. No college fund, so that was never an option for me. Except when I started working, and then I go on the BTVI to take up welding. But that's my college right there. But other than that, it was just come on the school wait.
Now that we're talking about college, so how does it feel knowing you never saw yourself in college, right? But now it's like, you know, I work for UB. We hiring you to host these forums with hundreds of students, and you holding their attention, and they kind of look up to you. Like, you don't think that's ironic?
Definitely is ironic. And like I say, sometimes you just be in the moment that you don't even notice what's going on until you sit back and like you saying that now I thinking about it like, damn, okay, all right, I see what happened there. Like, yeah, that's different. You know what I mean? Like you say, I in college talking to college students about the real world, and I ain't never been to college. So yeah, it's very ironic that's happening, but it happening. But everything what I doing is ironic to me. Everything I doing is something I never had planned.
Now to get to some of the meat and potatoes of it though, like what would you say are those? Because you're saying that 34 is when you're really launching out, you're stepping out, you leave the bank, you leave your past, and you going into uncharted territory. And one thing I could say is, yeah, we had comedians before you, yeah, we had people before you, but I feel like we had a Cap Williams before you, and then you come and you Kevin Hart the whole thing. You know what I mean? So it's like. Dead fancy, but you, I believe you just took it to more heights because then, and this is where it's coming from. I always remember, and I always tell, and I shared it on the Quay page when me and him was talking. Boy, I remember when you was on stage.
Be with and hang with, like, but they ain't no one gone off to college. I got from D. Not to say nobody ever gone to college from D. Because
D used to go up to grade 12 back then?
Yeah, I was, it was, we graduate, and the class behind us was the last to graduate grade 12.
Okay.
So it happened, I graduated in 98. So 99, they graduated, and that was it. Then it was junior school. But we never had, that option never had, I mean, I never had that option because it had to go to work. You ain't had no money or send nobody to no college. My mommy, that was never in there. You know, fund was set aside for college. No college fund, so that was never an option for me. Except when I started working, and then I go on the BTVI to take up welding. But that's my college right there. But other than that, it was just come out and wait.
Now that we're talking about college, so how does it feel knowing you never saw yourself in college, right? But now it's like, I work for UB. We hiring you to host these forums with hundreds of students, and you holding their attention, and they kind of look up to you. Like, you don't think that's ironic?
Definitely is ironic. And like I say, sometimes you just be in the moment that you don't even notice what's going on until you sit back and like you saying that now I thinking about it like, damn, okay, all right, I see what happened there. Like, yeah, that's different. You know what I mean? Like you say, I in college talking to college students about the real world, and I ain't never been to college. So yeah, it's very ironic that's happening, but it happening. But everything what I doing is ironic to me. Everything I doing is something I never had planned.
Now to get to some of the meat and potatoes of it though, like what would you say are those? Because you're saying that 34 is when you're really launching out, you're stepping out, you leave the bank, you leave your past, and you going into uncharted territory. And one thing I could say is, yeah, we had comedians before you, yeah, we had people before you, but I feel like we had a Cap Williams before you, and then you come and you Kevin Hart the whole thing. You know what I mean? So it's like that's how I feel. I mean, if it's insulting, I apologize.
No,
that's how I see it.
No, not at all.
That's how I see it. Because you build off it. You got your Bahamian Icon Award, but you didn't just settle for that dog. It's like you just keep moving. Oh shoot, you fancy it?
Yeah, I trying to do something.
Hey, it worked, man. It worked. You did fancy, but you, I believe you just took it to more heights because then, and this is where it's coming from. I always remember, and I always tell, and I shared it on the Quay page when me and him was talking. Boy, I remember when you was on stage for Eric. I think it's Eric Gibson or Eric. He's a writer, and you was on stage looking nervous, right? You was playing this Indian guy on an airplane.
I was nervous.
Yeah.
I didn't know my lines. That's why I had the iPod, and I just acted like the iPod was part of
the gimmick, like one of
the gimmick. But the iPod had the script in it. That's why I don't like stage plays. That's the only stage play I do, only because they get me to do it. And I don't like the whole remembering lines like that. People tell. It's a difference when it's a camera. You can say cut and whatever, but on stage here for everybody, I'm sure I could do it. You do it. Like even look at remembering lines. You're saying you don't remember lines, but now you remember all your jokes, right? Your last show, you even tell people they laughing, but they know they had this joke like a couple of shows ago. Yeah. All right, yeah. Okay, I do remember my jokes. My jokes. Yeah, you're right. I just go on stage play things, but see with my jokes, even if I mess up, I can piggyback off it and correct it. But with that stage plays, you gotta say sometimes it's a certain line you say that the next
person remember their line and they waiting for their cue.
Yeah, if you don't say it, what they say ain't gonna make no sense. So it's like you just messed up the whole play just now.
But I want to talk about that because I remember we were at Jaquay was hosting y'all. Y'all was on stage, just interviewing you, and this is the last time I kind of saw, I would say, Tramico Sawyer before he became real Sawyer boy.
Tramico, you know, Ireland. Just Tramico, but not no Tramico.
Huh?
Tramico.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tramico.
Yeah.
Miko. Anyway, right. So I mention this because, and I'm a person who study creative stuff. Like I get inspired by what y'all do and how y'all do it. So I didn't never care anything about what people were saying because I remember that one play when you were like this. You were just really yourself. You was like, boy, I nervous. I ain't never been in no play. Yeah, I got this thing called Sawyer Boy, and I got like 20,000-30,000 followers on Facebook. Follow me. But it's like at that point it wasn't money making yet, right? Jaquay was getting paid for doing that, but you wasn't making it.
No.
So and let's continue on the path. So you did things that when you did them, I was even like, boy, like you were a part of the Illuminati, right? For instance, Kalika. I messed up on name too?
Kalika, no, that's right.
All right. So I messed up on name, but I messed up your real government name. That's fine.
Yeah.
So tell me about Kalika and tell me about what it took to put that character out there?
All right, Kalika. Kalika is a mixture of females that I came across in my life. 80% of her being my ex. Yeah, my ex know. Like she know like so
She inspire you.
yeah, she knows she is crazy. She is crazy. She's a little better now, like she get a little older now, so something well she might be lying still. But no, Kalika is her and other female that I used to talk to and just females that I came across, not with no relationship thing, but just okay, I see this one. I see how she act when women do this and all of this and hold on, what? Wait, no, who you think you? No. So
you going in the character, but you going in the character just now, boy.
And see these. That's what I know. I've been in relationships where I was dealing with these things, what people see now as Miko and Kalika. That was Miko and my ex.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole name, the way she's called my name, is one of my other friends has called me like that. Miko. I have one of my other friends. She used to call me like I didn't know it. I didn't know. I thought you took that from Tyler Perry's one, but they did like bye bam, that one. Oh no. That was annoying. That gal annoying. She annoying.
She fine now. She fine.
Yeah, she's fine. Yeah. I'm sure. I can't remember what she looked, but I'm sure she was fine. But no, like Kalika is real behemoths, but plenty behemoth women relate to her and they like her because that's an inner part of them as well. They can see themselves in Kalika. And I had the conversation. This ain't nothing what I make it up. And I talk to people like I like Kalika. I say you like Kalika because you crazy just like her. And she's just like shit. Because these women who, nice jobs and, they carry themselves different. But when it comes to relationships and dealing with certain situations, they get that crazy in them. They get that, I don't care. I can say what I got to say. And that's where the whole Kalika character came from. But
again, the courage, no. Before, and I hear where it come from, where she come from. How did you have the courage as a Bahamian man, bro? To literally, and you and King Clark, I know who did it first, right? But, Prince them was doing it, Medea them doing, all these Hollywood actors do it for their reasons. But you, as a man, as a father, what is it that really made you put on that weight and put on that character and don't care what nobody have to say? That's what they trying to.
All right. I think the confidence came for me doing that because I wasn't going to do it. I tell you, even when I started doing it, it's before the whole Kalika thing. It's before my female character had a name. It was just me when I throw a towel on top of my head, right? Like I throw a towel on top of my head. And that's what I used to do first. But what happened was my daughter ended up having this. She ended up buying this little thing for $1. It's like a little thing with they stick in the hair and they got that same yellow one and she had another color. And that's what she used to play with at the time because she was around that age. But the only reason I confident doing that, even though people saying what they want to say, is because I had to build up myself first. I had to build up it up without that character so people could get to know me. All right. Right. This nigga's act. This nigga. So ain't nobody can come to me and talk, but Kalika make him or that's the only way he can get. Nah, bro. I don't even do plenty videos with Kalika just so people can see, boy, Miko doing this. This is me as Miko. This my stuff. He ain't know me acting as a female. And that's the only thing we get. Because you get some people out there, they don't do nothing else other than act as a female doing their thing. That's one thing I was never going to fall under.
But I respect that, dog.
And because, like I said, I just wanted people to know me for Miko. Because if I'd have started off in the beginning, I would have had a hard time. I would have had a hard time trying to convince niggas and convince people that I don't like Mark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't think you could have hang out where you was hang out.
No, because now they be like, boy, all this niggas do. I don't even know who this boy is. People would respect me like that because, boy, I don't know who this boy is. This boy is dress. I wouldn't say dress up like a woman because I don't wear dressing.
You don't let it first.
Like I can never wear no dressing. And that's that little piece of hair and that hair glove. That's what it. And the little yellow shirt. And that's what it. That's why you never see the bottom part of Kalika because I always get on my pants and that's me. I get my tennis on and everything.
principles, her principles, stick to them.
What I mean?
Now, where she lead you though? Now, she would lead you to doing, and I have a Jamaican friend, right, Roxy, she signed on, and she was so interested in seeing you because she remember when you did the video with Prince, and you and Prince did two of your characters, you know, the dreamy thing, and y'all disappearing. Like, so to know that confidence now to do this character lead you there, and when you was filming with them, what was the feelings, or what was the vibe when the two of y'all worked together, babe?
Well, the vibe, I mean, when we linked up with him, when I linked up with him was, he already had a big name. Like, even though people know me over here, people didn't know me the way they didn't know Prince Money and Susan. And we just link up and we end up hosting something together. We end up hosting Julian, because Julian to bring him over to host one of his music video launches. And me and him was hosting it together. I know people wanted to see his Susan character, and they wanted to see this Kalika thing. But we ain't gone there for that. And he was like, boy, he never acted as Susan before that night. And the only reason he acted Susan is because I was like, boy, I tell him, I say, boy, if you could do it, I'll do it with you. And I don't do it. So it was me and him sitting down. We go in the back and we just sit down, we talking. And I was like, boy, let's do it. But these people come to see Susan, they come to see Kalika. Let's do it. And it happened. And from then, that was his first time doing Susan live. And it was weird. I ain't gonna lie, it was weird. I don't like, because even when I shoot by myself, as soon as I finish my scene, I can be by myself, just me or my kids, or me and my son there. You could ask him, but as soon as I finish, off. Like right away, it off. And I get back to me. Because I know me. People can say whatever they want to say, but I take my acting serious. I act. I ain't gonna never act a certain way where they ain't fit. If I feel I ain't doing it right, I ain't gonna do it. Me acting as a female, that's easy. I go off by females. Me acting as a Grammy, that's easy. I have a Grammy. So I see these characters. Me acting as a Jones, I could do that. These other characters, I could do that because, boy, I study this shit. Boy, I study this, study that. You know what I mean?
It's real, man.
So that's how I come up in the Kalika name. I think that comes from the same me when I was working in the bank with Clement. My friend Morgan came up with a name. Because after a while, it's like, I need a name for it, but the name got to be Bohemian. And what's more Bohemian than freaking Kalika?
Hey,
so
you might have thought in that maybe they want to give you couples for free, maybe they want to give you some money.
Yeah, and they still joking. These people don't like spend no money. I can make money for y'all, man.
Man.
So,
hey, that's great. These nuggets you dropping there. I actually want to just ask for the listening audience, everybody who listening, what would be those three things you tell any creative? Maybe they're thinking about taking COVID-19 as the opportunity to launch themselves. What would be three things you would tell them right now?
Wait, the first thing I tell people to be yourself. And I ain't trying to sound cliche with it. Oh, just be yourself. No, be yourself for real, for real. Because you could tell you're trying too hard when you're trying to do something you're not. Because I end up a couple of people that set me up and asked me the same thing, like, hey, Sawyer, are you trying to get into this? And I trying to get into that. And I remember I was talking to one boy. He told me he was in grade 11. So he's trying to do videos. He showed me something. I see it. I said, get all right. But it ain't you. You know what I mean? But like, if you in school, jump up on stuff what school people can relate to.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because, I can't do me in a class better than you in a class, unless I get in a classroom. But right now, I got to go through too much right now. I can't do what I used to do in a classroom in 98 or 97.
Yeah, it don't relate to them.
It's different. Yeah. So he could come with something, and but right now, everyone trying to be gangster. Like, everybody feel they got to come out here and be, this and that, and cursing and doing all this. And these young niggas, these niggas in school. You know what I mean? If you see one of them pop out and they just start doing school stuff, videos of in school, and you in school,
yeah, they get that crowd.
Gone. That boy gone. Bigger than me. Easy. Just like that. He get everybody who in school, because everybody who in grade 11 and 12 could relate to what he gonna do.
And that's the truth, but I don't know if you notice it, but it's way harder for us to get like how they say Insta famous, or even how you got all your numbers. I sure when you first start off, other than the traction you get from Facebook, they don't know. But when Facebook only had 5,000 friends, and that's it. You have to make an X account, then you fill up that one in an X account. So I have like 3 Facebook accounts, right? But Instagram like open up the market. Like you could talk to famous people, you could follow them, you could get somewhere and so much further with it. So
it's much easier access.
And I have a mentee, but this dude joined Instagram after me. 2 weeks later, he had 5,000 followers. I stuck at my little 3,000. I also teach them, don't worry about the numbers, make money, right? But for me, it's like, bro, you just added yourself to Instagram and got 5,000 instant followers, bro. Just because of your age bracket, but
age bracket, they get plenty friends. Everybody on it. Our people in.
No,
they ain't too much in that. Even if they ain't there, they ain't supporting you like that. That's how we go. We ain't supporting each other like that.
Agree.
You know what I mean? And so when you get people who really supporting you and dying for what you dying for, then it's much easier.
Yeah.
Like right now, you could go to all your artists. I don't know if y'all got a group, but y'all got a group and there's 25 of y'all inside the group. All y'all is talking, y'all is do hard work. Someone come, hey, I just open up a new account. Follow it. Boom, 25 easy. Just because y'all with each other.
Yeah, we that age bracket. This age bracket don't do it. And that's one of the things with this show by Creative Leadership. We now into, but this thing started originally, shout out to the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture. So I was supposed to launch it along with them to help them build up their social media and just to get our stories out there, big. And and hopefully it's still on the table. So it still might come back. I still might call everybody to do a live show on ZNS or Reb or whatever. But my whole thing for it is I only saw opportunity in this time, but because I don't feel like people know Tamiko Sawyer. I don't feel like people know. They know Das Quay. They don't know Jacquay. I know Jacquay.
Oh,
right. You know what I mean? I know BJ. I know people before that, and even like Jacquay had to humble me. And Jacquay was like, "Nigga, you was out there doing weddings before I even started." I don't really talk about me that much. I mean, this is show first time I ever let people know some things, but I feel like people don't know us, but like people tell me, but you work at UB, you should be in suits and all that. It's like, but have you met me? I remember one day, I don't want to say which administrator it was because I still on the payroll for now, right? But I saw an administrator walking around in UB, and I look at them sweating, and I just passed there, and I was just too much myself. I was like, you really have a PhD? Like, you don't really think, look at Africa, look at how they dress. Common sense, right? You really think a 3-piece suit is what we need to wear in the Bahamas? No. And I forgot I worked for UB when I said to them. And the person agreed. I was like, yeah, that's actually
it's true. No, it's true. It's true. But we so stuck on society and how things already are that we scared to go out there and make them changes.
Yeah.
And that's our problem right now. And that's why people's feeling the way they feel and stress out. Because they people still ain't doing what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
What about, and I know you have 2 more nuggets, but I kind of want to ask before you get them. What about Brian?
I got 2 more nuggets? I didn't know.
Yeah, you gave 1. You say be yourself. You want to give the next 2?
He said was talking about that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wait. I'm part of hosting this. Just got to remember these things.
Yeah, be yourself, but you got to study the craft, and you got to be consistent. Consistency is key, bro. Consistency is key. I don't care. You could come over on video. I don't care how funny your video is, bro. If you don't put nothing back out there in the next, you go missing for 2-3 months and thinking.
No. Actually, these days it's 2 days.
2 days.
If you don't post something in 2 days, you lose your following.
I know. I post a video tonight. Like my show coming on tonight, 8 o'clock on channel 12, right? And 9 o'clock on Facebook. And Friday, people want another video. When you put another video, you put one out and say, well, when the next one? Enjoy that.
But you gotta do it. You gotta do it, though. Have you ever lost it? I know you say consistently, but have you ever started it, had that fire, and then say, but I'm tired, let me just take a break? And have you, like I see it every day when I manage people's social media. Have you ever lost some of that fire when you didn't do nothing?
Yeah, I just lose that. I've been like that recently, to be honest with you. Like for the last few probably a year or something, but I ain't been me. Like I gotta do it. Like you said, gotta do it. So sometimes I just gotta do something. But